this is the greatest producer I know, and I know you real tapped in with the producing skills. So, we had to bring you out. We had to bring you out. And also I want to, expose the world to your greatness in all different facets. I feel like, you gotta just let the facts be known.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you
You
feeling
know,
about
I've been rapping. I've been rapping for a little minute now, but I don't want. Don't forget, man. I still crank out my own hit right quick if I had to.
Yeah, when you start making beats?
Um, I started making beats in like the seventh grade, the seventh or eighth grade, 1997 or 1996. Me and my homies, we had got a little rap group going, and we was going to the studio, and the dude was charging us like 500, 200 to 500 for a beat. And I'm like, we wanted to make an album, so I'm like, man, we ain't gonna never get an album done paying 200 to 500 for a beat. We was paying $50 an hour for the
Damn.
studio time, and they was. I'm like, we'll never get a beat. Dude was like, I'll hook y'all up. Give me $100, and I got y'all this time. And he made us a beat like Johnny on the spot, and we was geek. You know what I'm saying? And then I took it back to the hood and I played it. They like, it's okay. Like I'm like, man, we
Yeah.
need, we need some harder beats. So
Damn.
one day I had walked up there. I had my one boy Rodney. I had him walk up to the studio with me up to Greenfield Plaza, and I just was like, "Yo, I'm gonna kick it with you and shit." I'm like, "Yo, if I pay you the $50 an hour, would you just show me how to make the beats?" You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yeah, you buy the studio time, I'll show you. Whatever you make, it will make the beats, and they your beats. You know." So he basically showed me how to make the beats on the ASR 10
Damn.
I think they had an EPS or some kind of Kurzweil. It was a Kurzweil board and a ASR 10. Yeah.
Bored, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a Kurzweil keyboard. It was like an 80 big 88 key keyboard, and it had all the nice sounds in it. You know what I'm saying? The movie strings and just it's like something like what a Yamaha is today, like a motif or something like that. But it was called a Kurzweil. And
Yeah,
then he showed me how to sample on the ASR 10, how to lay the sample out on the keys. I
yeah.
had to go buy a big ass thing of floppy disk. My mama worked at Ford. I'm like, I need some floppy disk. So she brought me some floppy disk to the crib.
Damn,
Oh, big
man.
sleeve of them bitches. I had a 50 pack. Uh,
Damn. That
so
should probably hell expensive.
yeah, well back then, a 50 pack they was like $4 a piece,
Yeah,
$3, $4 a piece.
yeah, it's like see, yeah, 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 yeah.
But I had a 50 pack of them bitches, so I could go crazy. And every 2 weeks, I ask again and ask again. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. See, we've come a long way. Come a
Yeah,
long way in technology because that shit turned into like crates of shit. Like if you moving like that and working like that, like imagine all the floppy disks.
yeah. Like I said, I had hella floppy disk and shit, and then I learned how to get like samples from off of like the WinRAR off at the library. I was going to library, and they had these WAV files and MP3 files you could download off the internet, and I would download them onto the thing, and then that bitch could read them. And
Um,
then I had another little sampler. It was called a Akai Remix 16, and it was like a loop sampler that was right before the MPC. And yeah, Akai Remix 16. It's a phase sampler, and basically you got to use something to trigger it, but you could have the sample loaded up in there, and
mhm.
it kind of worked like an MP, but you needed like a trick. It had pads on the front, but you got to trigger it with another clock. I
Damn.
think I had a Dr. Boss 505 or some shit like that too. Well, that was after the fact, but like that was the first pieces of drum. After I learned how to make beats on the ASR 10, I tried to get an ASR 10, but the bitch was like 1,500, 1,600 back then in '96, and then I couldn't get one of them, so I had got the Dr. Boss for Christmas one year. Then I got the Remix 16 for my birthday, and then I was off. I was off to the races.
It was on.
Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, it took me a second. So yeah, J.U.S. For those who don't know, we got an album together and we got plenty of songs together now.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know I was already privy to some of his stuff because I started doing my homework on Blade Icewood and things like that. Like I actually heard about him like when he passed away, when he lost his life and shit. Like
Yeah.
that shit rang around the world. So I remember that back then, but later years after that, find out he made one of the beats I heard from him. So
Yeah,
that's pretty sick. How'd you go from the Dr. Boss to Blade Icewood?
fast forward, I feel like I got my first MPC and when I was in the 12th grade. At the beginning of 12th grade, one of my other homeboys, Lil Kevin's cousin, they wanted to get the MPC 2000 XL and they had an MPC 2000. So I bought the 2000 from them so they could go and use that money and put some money with it to get the XL. So yeah, so right at the beginning of 12th grade, I had the MPC and then I had a Korg Triton too. Nigga,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
I heard of that.
yeah, I had the Korg Triton too. So I
Man,
immediately
you saucy.
I had the sweet kit in the
Like, you
12th grade.
saucy.
I
Yeah,
had the sweet
12th
kit.
grade.
I ain't gonna lie, about
What year was that? You said in
2000. I got it in 2000.
okay. Yep.
Yep. I got when I was the beginning of 12th grade was the year 2000.
Okay.
And
Yep.
I ended up getting the I got the NPC, and then that Christmas I ended up getting the Core Triton.
So
And
you was on in 2001.
2001 I was cracking. That's why I think I made that beat for Icewood 2001.
In 2001? What the?
Yep, 2001 or 2002. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I was recording at Lil Kevin Daddy Studio, Dogmatic.
Dogmatic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know of him now through your
Uh,
stuff.
yeah, so like I say, that's Lil Kevin Daddy. He used to let me come through his studio and just make beats. I could come over there anytime I want. His studio was in the basement, and then they had even more shit over there. They had rack mounts. They had all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Serious.
ADAT machines and nigga, it was in the basement, but it was legit too. So I used to make beats every day. Every day. I'll be making. I was like you. I was like you. You know how you do. I would just sit up and make beats all day. I wouldn't talk.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say nothing. I'd just be off in the corner making some beats.
Damn. Did a lot of those beats were people getting on them, or did you just end up just developing a stash of beats and like what was
Yeah, I mean, yeah, people was rapping on my shit back in the day. Like, a lot of these rappers made it into something, but
yeah.
but a lot of rappers, local rappers, was coming through and getting the beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I was selling my shit for cheap because I was like, yo, come through, give me $20, give me some weed, give me whatever, I give you
Yeah.
a beat, I give you a beat, because
Yeah.
that's how I was cranking them bitches out.
Yep. Yep. That's lovely to hear. So it's a many CDs out there that got your production on it somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
Somewhere. That's dope, bro. What about now? Fast forward to now, like, do you still make beats kind of often? I know you super.
No, not, I mean, not in the last few years. I haven't made that many beats because, like I said, I got y'all now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
right,
got
right,
you,
right.
I got
That's good.
Skywalker, Black Noise, Gully, Dag. I got a whole bunch of producers, Lil Kevin. So
Yeah.
it's like I really don't gotta make the beats for myself, but every now and then I get the hinkling for it. Like I got a setup right now. My setup right now is the MPC one. I got the
Oh, yeah.
MPC one link, and then I got a little MPK 25 controller,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I got a couple of what do I just got some plugins and shit. I got Reason 11.
Reason,
And
yeah, yeah,
I got that's what I use if I need to use like synths or whatever. But for
yeah.
the most part, when I'm making sample based beats now, so it's like I take the iPad. I got Tractor on the iPad, and then I take samples and put them into the Tractor into the iPad, and then I kind of like loop them up a little bit, make a loop or pitch it up, pitch it down, and then I sample that into the MPC one. My MPC one is audioed out into my Pro Tools setup, and then what I do is I just as I'm making the beat, I'm taking clips into the Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? So that be my stems. I got the
Yeah,
stems to the
yeah,
beat
yeah, I got you.
instantly as I make it. So when I get ready to, I don't even really save nothing on the MP. I just cut it off
Yep.
because I got the stems in the MPC. I mean, I got the stems in the Pro Tools section.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's my little method. That's my little sauce. Like I say, my when I'm as I'm making it, I come up with the loop, figure out the loop, and then Command D it down, and then I could play with it in the Pro Tools. I'm so sweet with the Pro Tools. I could
yeah.
adjust the sample and phase in. Yeah, I could do a lot of little tips and tricks in the Pro Tools once I got this loop going right. You know what I'm saying? And then
Uh-huh.
I run the drums. I run the drums the same way. I run a bass patch the same way. And if I got any little tinkles or any little thing like that, I run that the same way. and then I got this like then I build a grid just like how you would see in like Reeds and the Fruity Loops, but I do it in the Pro Tools.
Yep. Yep. Man,
Mhm.
I ain't gotta answer this, but what's your beat? What's your sweet spot for the BPM? What's them loops looking like? What BPM ish are we looking like for the loops?
80 to 92.
Okay, hey,
That's what I that's my boom bap shit. And then if I want to get like if I want to trap it out a little bit, I go for like anywhere from like 136 to 140, 140, 140, 145, in between 136 and 145.
yeah,
I
yeah,
try some 160 shit every now and then. Sometimes what you want if you trying to do some Detroit sound and shit, you gotta amp it up a little bit, kind of like 160.
yeah. Damn, that's the jewel right there. He just dropped it. The super jewel right there. Ooh,
Detroit based beats is worth
oh man.
150 to 160, but then you change the quantizing back to 1/8. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like if you doing like little pianos and shit and bells and shit, you want that shit to hit kind of like stiff. You know what I'm saying? Had a tempo running real fast, but then quantize at like 1/8,
Okay, one
eighth
eight.
note
Nah,
instead of 16th note.
damn, see this type shit where I'm like, oh, stop, no, no, no.
I'm gonna give away a little sauce today.
Oh, man, I appreciate that. Nah,
Like I say, I got y'all boys now, man. I can yeah,
yeah,
my sauce is in the world, man. Like y'all be whipping up some shit so fire for me, dog. I'm spoiled now. I ain't gonna lie.
how long you think that's gonna last of you being content with being spoiled?
I do got plans in the near future. BMO had brought up an idea one day. We was kicking it, and shout out to BMO.
Shout out
He was
BMO, man.
he was like, you know what, son? Your greatest shit is gonna come when you produce the whole album. You gotta make all the beats, and
Yep.
you gotta make all the rhymes, and
Yep.
that's gonna be your crown achievement. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the crown jewel when you do it all yourself.
Yeah, I love that. I love BMO, man. Yeah, that's real. It sounds like him, and yeah, that's real. That's what I was trying to get to. Like,
Cause he always be telling me like, cause like I get it. We'd be playing beats from people and shit, and he'd be like, "That's cool." We like, "I liked it that part. I liked it that part." And then he'd come over. He like, "Oh, you took that part and you flipped it. You took that part and I see what you did." Like a lot of times, I take when people send me beats, I change the tempo, I change the arrangement of the beat anyway.
there you go.
You
So
know
you
what I'm
is
saying?
producing still. So
Yeah,
you,
yeah. I'll be producing on beats that people send me. You know what I mean?
yeah, you turn to a
I
what?
don't I don't I don't add myself to the credits or nothing. I just
Like,
make it so where it tailored to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times I get a beat and it'll just like the intro be the part I want to rap on, then the beat switch. I'm like, I just want to rap on this. I copy and paste. You know what I'm saying?
and that's something I wanted to get into too. Like, what projects have you been involved in? Whether we talking about producing for, overseeing, engineering, like let the people know, like, because you bring that part up about, you got great people around you putting things
Yeah.
together, around a
But
lot of.
like, I think my greatest achievements is like what we did at Bruce Brigade Records. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I produced and mixed and mastered and arranged like all of our stuff that we did coming out of Bruce Brigade camp. You know what I'm saying? That was what I really wanted to do. And I've been in sessions and been a part of the shit with a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to name. I done been like I said, I've been in the studios and I helped with a lot of records. You know what I'm saying?
I did a lot of shit.
I did a lot of shit, but
Don't worry about it.
what I'm most proud of is like I say, fucking God Goku, Jay-Z, Santa Barbara, you know what I'm saying? Dope Game Stupid, you know what I'm saying? Noah, you know what I'm saying? TV 62, GoFundMe Corvette, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
That's what I could be most proud of, you know what I'm
Oh yeah, facts. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot, and it's still early in the game.
saying?
We
And then
see.
atrocity exhibition too. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny Brown atrocity exhibition. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a beat on there, but I was there when we was making the album. When he was in the early stages of formulating it, and when we was arranging it. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of ideas about that production and shit. I ain't going into a little detail, but like the essence of like production. You know what I'm saying? I produced on there too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like more so in like the arrangement department.
That's hard, man. Super legend. What's a day look like? if you're being productive music wise, like if it's a music day for you, something that you consider a day that you did music, looking back at the day at the end of the night, what does that day look like?
Um, you know what I'm saying? Just for the most part, it's like it's the curation, like being neat and tidy, like going through, you know what I mean? Because I find beats throughout the week, throughout the month, you know what I'm saying? And then I get it on my computer. I have an idea. I start a session. So if I could just organize my folders into like, this is this and this is this and this is this, and get something tidy. Like I know I want to use this. I know I want to use this. Somebody asked me for this for that project. Getting my desktop tidy and shit. That's one of the things that'll keep me productive. And then like if I could actually like write some bars down, that's a real productive day. So if I can get my desktop clean and write some bars, I feel like I'm productive. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I'll have a session where I could record a bunch in the same session if I got all the bars. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if I get in the session and I'm ready to write or I'm ready to rap or whatever, and I haven't got the bars, if I'm kind of piecing it together, freestyling it line for line or writing a little bit and mixing matching it, you know what I'm saying? That could still be productive, but you won't be as productive if you had a lot of bars and song ideas ready. You know what I'm saying? That way you could work on multiple projects, multiple songs in the same day in the same session. So I would say a good productive day would be getting my desktop clean, getting organized, getting some bars in my phone, getting some shit wrote down on paper, and then actually if I could get any of it recorded, that's a productive day.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What, where did J.U.S come from? What's the story behind your name?
my real name is Justin, so I just cut it up. It was J.U.S. One time I was I had went in eighth grade summer. I had went down to Atlanta and I was recording with the people that DMX was with in Atlanta one
Okay.
time. And
DMX?
yeah, and I was like, fuck it, he DMX, I'm gonna be J.U.S. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? It was like, what the J.U.S mean? I just made us. I'm like, this means just unique shit.
Oh, bro, come on, bro. He said
Yeah,
DMX
yeah,
J.U.S.
yeah, yeah. Every time I say J.U.S, I think DMX. Where my dogs at? Rest in peace to the
That's a
guys,
wild
man.
boy. That's a wild someone to.
Hey,
That's another gem, man. I appreciate you, man.
yeah, man.
Golly.
But that's where that shit come from, dog. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna be J.U.S.
That's funny as fuck.
I was not expecting that, man.
That's what it is, cuz.
What's a city that you brought up Atlanta? What's a city that you feel like you would do good in? Like if you had to spend a year doing music stuff, like if someone organized a big trip for you to go anywhere for a year and all the funds are paid for, you just need to make music and network and shit like that. What city or state overall would that be if you had to leave? You had to leave Michigan.
My cousin, shout out to my cousin Jay. She just graduated from the University of Hawaii, and she been telling me for years, like, dog, she's like, if you come to Hawaii, like, it's so peaceful and tranquil, like you gonna unlock something. And we was talking about, she was like, that's why Kanye go to Wyoming. He saw that setting and he was like, I'm here. Like whatever he saw, you know what I'm saying, in the sky, made him go there and be isolated. And she said, she told me, Hawaii is the same difference. Like you go to Hawaii, you're going to be feeling different. You know what I'm saying? The people is good. So I guess I would like to go to Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? If I could pack up the studio, I'd be like, fuck it, give me a nice little villa in Hawaii, set that shit up. I think I cook up a masterpiece.
I think Kanye went to Hawaii too.
Okay, yeah, I think that is true. I think I heard some shit back in the day. That's where him and Big Sean was at. They was recording out there when he was around that time.
Oh, man, Detroit, yeah. Kanye got that Detroit tie with Big Sean. I kind of forgot about that. Um, so who are the goats? Not the goats, but who are the greats you feel like when you produce and shit like that? Who really inspire you growing up and shit like that to this day of like people you study on a production note?
Um, I mean, got to give it up to the RZA. I think that's one of my favorite producers of all time. Um, motherfucking like like a Pete Rock or somebody like that. Somebody code on the samples. Alchemist, Pete Rock. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
Riz, I said that. And then it's some West Coast motherfuckers. Whoever was producing, 40 in the click, whoever that was, I gotta feel. I did used to know. I used to know who that was off the rip. I feel bad right now, but
You feel bad. I feel even worse. I'm like Shanti.
yeah,
Yeah,
whoever made the shit on the Hemp Museum, like that sound like had
right.
a lot to do with.
Yeah, that slick back mob shit.
Yeah, he was whoever that was definitely influential on me.
I'm looking up. Bosco, yeah, it could be. Let me try to look it up. That's where
Whoever made Pager, though, that was my favorite beat back in the day. Remember when they had the ringtones and shit? That used to be my ringtone. Ring it, ring my telephone. If it's major, hit me on my pager. Ring it. That beat. Doo 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 doo.
find the CD to figure out this shit. There ain't a lot of information online. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at some CD covers. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I guess that you know what I'm saying. Shout out to whoever
Yeah,
that was, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna shout you
yeah.
out as soon as
I
I figure it
apologize.
out.
I gotta step my
I
game.
apologize too, but yeah, like I say that them three for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, three. I remember two. Hold on.
I
Who
said
you?
the RZA, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Pete
Pete
Rock.
Rock.
Pete Rock. Okay, I got you. That was two. That was previous one. Yep, yep. Okay, for sure. Uh, Tone Capone. Ring It. Ring It was produced by Tone Capone.
Shout out to Tone Capone, man. You a genius, boy.
You're right.
It's a dude on Facebook, dog. I follow, bro, and his name is Chris West. And Chris West, he like, I'm bringing the mob back. I'm bringing the mob back, and all he do is make mob style beats. You know what I'm saying? If you ever get a chance, check him out, Chris West.
Chris West. All right now.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, like man, everything he do sound like D Shot and E40 could be on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Just recently, it's not quite the same, but I played some SIBO, some old SIBO and shit. Like I remember being younger, and that sound just didn't even like. I was like, bro, this is some scary shit. Like
Yeah,
niggas riding with this shit up hella loud.
yeah.
No, this shit some scary. You trying to scare
That shit
scaring the
ain't.
hoes? That's scaring the
Yeah,
hoes. Like god
yeah,
damn. But now I fuck with it. I could wake up
yeah,
and I was just listening to some SIBO and shit. And I'm like, damn. Like the older I get, it's like Jay-Z. Like it's
yeah.
one of those things I appreciate a lot more growing up.
Shout out to EA Ski, man. EA Ski was doing that reasonable doubt shit. That
Yeah.
was my favorite Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you produce for Jay-Z?
I think Can I Live and fucking all that shit that was on Reasonable Doubt. A couple
Nah, yeah.
22 twos. EA Ski.
Nah, Ski, bro. Ski beats. Nah, that wasn't EA Ski. He was producing back then, but not for Jay-Z.
I think that's his name,
Ski.
dog.
His name's Ski. Ski beat. That's a different one.
Okay, okay.
Rick Rock has some Jay-Z beats. Rick Rock produced for Jay-Z from out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to change the game for these hoes. And nah, I don't think Sean T, but Rick Rock from out here, he did a few for Jay Z. His singles too.
Okay. Okay.
Up with the Bay, but not
It
Ski.
might have been Ski. I know it's Ski something.
Ski
It's
beats.
Ski.
Ski
Yeah.
beats. That's all he did too. He did or I don't want to say that he did some shit with Currency too, but I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
right. Currency brought him back for a little bit. That's how I know him, like the Currency, and then going back and doing my homework. Nah, it's all
And then
good.
Madlib is one of my favorite producers too. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I was influenced by his shit, but he one of my favorites though. Like, it ain't really too many bad Madlib beats out here.
Yeah, but them the people who when you trying to get your chops up with production, you was really feeling they shit.
Yeah. I was feeling that shit. Like I was listening to like a lot when around that time when I first got to making beats. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to a lot of Wu Tang. I was listening to a lot of like Boot Camp Click. You know what I'm saying? Sean Price, Helter Skelter, Buckshot. I was listening to a lot of them. I was listening to like uh like Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to a lot of Mobb Deep. I was listening to, you know what I'm saying? Like that was what with the Nas shit. You know what I'm saying? Illmatic, like that was the kind of shit. That was what I was liking. You know what I'm saying? Because I right before then I was on a whole bunch of No Limit shit. I used to KLC beats by the pound.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
for
what
real.
I'm saying? I used to bump them. No Limit was cracking. Well, I guess it's right around the same time. It was like a
But
back and
it
forth
is
type of
different
thing.
though, because like '98, that shit was over with.
Yeah,
Like '98, it started going different with No Limit. Like,
yeah. But like I say, like when like I say, okay, well that could be first gen because like I say, that first little era, that first wave of shit that was inspiring me. Like I got to make my own beats. I guess I would have to say it was it was like Wu Tang, motherfucking Helter Skelter, motherfucking like New York sounding beats and shit. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
New York chops, New York sample chopping.
yep. That's hard, bro. That's dope. Well, I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go left on them. What are your thoughts about investing money in anything inside music related things? Do you try to, especially with production, do you try to, get the torrents on shit? Do you pay your top dollar to get gear to use? You try to.
I mean, I know some producers that do it all type of ways. Like Nick Speed, he has spent a fortune. You know what I'm saying in records. He actually go buy records. You know what I'm saying. But that's why he always got kind of a hit because you know what I'm saying. Like you everybody got access to YouTube. Not everybody got access to rare records. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this day and age. So I
Yeah,
feel if you're gonna spend your money anywhere, just spend your money in rare records. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then Alchemist on the same shit. Like he got a whole he's everywhere he go, he buying records. You know what I'm saying? He go overseas, he go to small towns, he buying records. Like, you know what I mean? I know a lot. Dilla was on the same shit, buying records. Like, but that's why them Nick Speed, Dilla, and Alchemist always got one that's I'm not they got plenty, but it's just
yeah, I got you.
they records hit at a higher rate. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And that's because they be searching for them samples,
that's real.
sample searching. So I like,
You
you know
never.
what I mean? I'm all for cracking plugins and shit though. You know what I'm saying? I'm crack,
Yeah, yeah.
cracking plugins, man. Don't pay. You know what I mean? Because you could make a beat out of whatever, especially not like all this shit is subscription based. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
'cause
what made me get the
different.
MPC one. Like I'm like, man, I got to get something where I could just. I ain't about to be a slave to paying such and such a month. Like the new
Right, right,
reason
right.
is
So
pay as you go. You know what I'm saying? I think the
the
new fucking what's the name is pay as you go. So it's like I
yeah.
ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Even the new Pro Tools is paid by the month. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, that's crazy.
yep. So hard, damn near. If you could make something with some hardware, dog, that's gonna be yours, and you don't owe nothing on it. It's like having a car with no note.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. How you feel about that? You feel like it's worth it to try to have your own car, basically?
yeah. As of right now, in the next 5 to 6 years, it's gonna be inevitable. You're gonna be paying for some type of service. I don't know what service, whether it's Splice or paying for. You're gonna be paying for something. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? In the next couple years, it's gonna be inevitable. Even if you do got the hardware and an older system where you could work, you eventually gonna be paying for something.
We're
We about to run it. We about to run into that part of the game.
Yeah, you use Pro Tools a lot.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
Goku of the Pro Tools.
Who are the Pro Tools, man? How you gain that name, man? How you figure that, man?
I've been working Pro Tools since Pro Tools Zero. I had the first version of Pro Tools, with the Digi 001, and what it didn't even it wasn't even have a number. Like I got Pro Tools 8, Pro Tools 10, Pro Tools Complete. This was just Pro Tools, Pro
It's
Tools
big Pro
PE.
Tools. Yeah.
It
Pro
just
Tools
regular
C,
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools
I,
C.
Pro Tools SE or PE, but that was the first one I had. You know
Mm.
what I mean? So I had my Pro Tools. I had it. I had the Pro Tools, and it was optical link with a Tascam digital mixer to two ADAT machines. So basically, we was running the vocals to two ADAT machines, and then we could pour in additional tracks right to the Pro Tools, and it would all sync up together.
I mean, sound dope.
Yeah, we record the vocal to the ADAT tape, and then we had the output from the ADAT on a record track into the Pro Tools, so the vocal would come from tape.
Oh,
From the
wow.
preamp to the compressor to the tape, and then from the tape into the Pro Tools. So the audio would be, it had a nice little characteristic to it.
Hey, I was trying to imagine that. Like, yeah, that sound dope.
Yeah, yeah, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we did it for a long time. We would record the vocals onto the tape, and then we would dump the beat into the Pro Tools, and it would all sync together. We had a little BRC controller stop, to control the ADAT tape, and it would control the Pro Tools too. It was all synced up.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
I wanted to ask, did you ever have any situations of like stage fright with production back in the day? Like when you were making a bunch of beats in that studio and shit like that. You ever
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I used to, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a bunch of other producers around at that time, you know what I'm saying? And like it would be opportunities for me to, play my shit. And sometimes I used to chicken out, like, man, like I ain't play my shit. And then
Hell
years later I bump into people, they're like, I ain't even know you made beats. I'm like, I was sitting right there.
yeah, I could have showed you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's real. That's real. Um, what are your thoughts on collabing and doing music with other people, whether we talking about co-production or getting out there? Some people take the one man island approach with it and do
Hey
everything
Marco,
in-house.
everybody was square. I love it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Music is collaborative. You know what I'm saying? I think people are getting away from that, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like back when it was instruments and shit, you only playing one instrument. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's the collabing of the instruments to make the band. One motherfucker on the keys, one motherfucker on the bass, one motherfucker on the drums. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Another motherfucker on the percussion. You know what I'm saying? That's what make a band. So I'm with the collab and shit, man. I think a lot. Think about it, man. Don't you wish some of your favorite producers would collab on a track? Like you
yeah,
had a motherfucking you had a motherfucking the Alchemist sample with the Havoc drums. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right, right.
It's coming.
I was thinking,
You know?
man, Fresh with the Alchemist, like hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You
Some
had a you had a you had you had a Manny Fresh drums with the Mad Lib
yeah,
sample. Like I'm just
too crazy.
just thinking crazy. Like I wish collaboration is where it's at though with music. Like I feel, but I think people is with it now. Like all these, if you look at these tracks nowadays, especially like in the trap genre, a lot of these producers is collabing. It's all collabs. Like
It's all
look at the
collab.
credits,
Like
you'll see it's
four
all
people
collab.
on each
Yeah,
beat.
4, 5 people on the beat. You got
Damn,
motherfuckers make the samples. You got motherfuckers make the drums. He sent it to another motherfucker to do the arrangement and the motherfucking mixing. It's like,
that's
you
too much.
know,
That's too much.
you got
Show
one motherfucker pay for. You got somebody that got Splice, Arcade,
right.
fucking what's not Ozone. What's all the shit? What's up? What's the
Yeah,
what's
I
the,
think it's not
what's the
ozone.
blue one? What's the blue one that everybody use? I got the
Atmosphere.
Omnisphere. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers. You got the motherfuckers that got the contact complete. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Your Native Instruments complete. That nigga
That's
that
it.
they got a service subscription to that. So like I might not have that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'll send it to you. I got a little basic string pattern on there, but you got the complete. You could put it in the complete.
Now I
Add
get
the real
credit.
cinema string. You know what I'm saying? Now we done turned the beat to a whole nother level.
I get a credit too.
Yeah, so I'm with the collabs. I
Real
want everybody to
shit.
collab. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do whatever it is that makes your music feel good to you, makes you feel accomplished. But I'm more so with collabing. Like, I collab with you. I collab with any one of my producers. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, for the album that I'm not just like I'm like would be back to what I was saying about me producing the album totally for myself. I'm gonna produce some of the tracks totally myself, but it's gonna be I'm gonna get you on there. I'm gonna get Gully on there. I'm gonna get I'm gonna send you a drum. I'm gonna send you a sample, and then you send it back. I'm definitely gonna collab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. You
Hmm.
definitely gonna do your thing regardless. You are someone who facilitates a lot of good things going on. I've
Yeah,
always
I'm Dr. Dre. I'm Dr. Kanye Dre West.
Dr. Kanye Dre, Dr. Kanye Dre West.
Yeah, that's what I am, man. I know how to bring. I know what parts to get niggas to play.
Yeah.
You, I'm the coach. You stand over there. You stand right there. You run the hitch. You run the fly. I'm gonna get the ball to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just hike. I'm gonna get it to you. I'm gonna get you the ball. You know what I'm
Coach,
saying?
Coach Carter.
Yeah. So that's how I like to do. I like to work with a lot of talented motherfuckers and just put them in the right spot. You know what I mean?
For people who don't know, me and J.U.S. got a little bit of music together. We did a whole
Third
album
shift, man.
shit.
Pitchfork, best new music, nigga.
We
What
got
they
that.
know about that?
We got that. Before that, I had J.U.S. and
Yeah.
that I have Mercy.
Come
And
on, now. That was my first ever track with Brown.
yeah, right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, sicker than COVID, man. And
Yeah.
we got J.U.S. executive producing The Wonderful World of Squadda B. How was that
Shout
for
out, man. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
what
Hey, we on the road now. We definitely on the road.
was some of your goals with the with the vision of the wonderful world of Squadda B? Like what was some of the things you wanted to achieve?
Um, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like from third shift, you killed it on the beats. You killed it on the beats. Like people was blown away. Like you should see all the nice things people wrote and said about you, dog. Like with your style of production and shit. So it was just like when Wonderful was, I'm like, you got to come back with the beats. Just use us. You know what I'm saying? Use this as the beat of instruments. I was on my Dr. Kanye West shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying. Like nigga, like yo, Squatter got the soundtrack. Let's just all lend a hand to, you know what I'm saying, with these verses and shit, and we gonna make something special, which we did. You know what I'm saying? The one beat for you know, the stop with the cap shit. I'm about this rap shit.
Yeah.
$20,000 got a stuff through the mattress, sipping on some syrup. Got a date with an actress, thumbing through a check. Got some pants out of sax film. That when I heard that beat, nigga, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That was the hardest beat I had ever heard, dog. I'm like, damn, feeling like a dream. Somebody come when that beat, it switched right there. Feeling like a dream. Somebody come and pitch me down. I'm in a two-seat riding dirty, wipe me down. Nigga, that was like, nigga, that shit, man, that was on a whole nother level,
It's
dog.
definitely oh wow.
And then Bird's Eye too. Bird's Eye took the cake too. I'm like, oh my God.
It's something you put together. That's something you put together in your
I'm
skin.
like, nigga, that
You put me
nigga,
together.
Bird's Eye, nigga, that motherfucker, like I say, dog. And then what's the joy? With time. That shit. Your
Yeah.
solo song in the beginning.
Beach, yeah.
Yeah, that shit, man. That's a dog. That's a dog ass. Dream Beats did that. My bad, but that's still like, it's crazy how it was. We was going through some shit about that record, and it just ended up integrating seamlessly to the shit. It just like elevated it, took it to another level.
Definitely. This album's a roller coaster. It's a mountain.
Marco, what's the what? What's the other one, dog?
Brad Bumpin', Bird's Eye View.
No, 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 no. It's the squad. It's the squad solo song in the beginning.
Mooch on his album.
Yeah, it's Mood Shifter.
That's
Mood
my
Shifter.
favorite.
Mood Shifter. Yeah, I believe that too. Mood Shifter might be my favorite song on Wonderful World of Squad B. I,
You put it first. You put it first.
yeah, I listen to. I think I listen to Mood Shifter like every day for like 60 days straight. Every
Mm.
day I played it.
Yeah, J.U.S really put that album together for me. Like I did the songs and whatnot, and he did the songs, and everyone came together and did the songs and whatnot. But this was really J.U.S.'s vision.
Yeah, it was like, you know, you had the effort, man. You came to Detroit, and it was like, you know, I remember them sessions, dog. It was a group effort. We had sometimes I don't even like a lot of company, but I had motherfucking six, seven niggas, eight niggas in the basement. We was, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We calling niggas on the phone, come through, squatter here, come through. You know what I'm saying? So that added to it. That's how I seen little interviews about how Dr. Dre used to record. That's how they used to do. You come over, you lock in, you can't even leave. Like, then you
Man,
want something for the stove, somebody go to stove for you.
yeah,
You want this, you want some hose, I call the hose over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was like definitely one of them situations to where like you got a lot of talented artists all coming into one session and all knowing that we working on one thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Even motherfuckers who didn't get the concept all the way, eventually they got it. Like, you
yeah,
come over here during that time period, we working on this.
yeah.
You know?
It's different.
Yeah,
That's
it was different. You know what I'm saying?
that's-
But like I say, I feel like I feel like it's a great body of work. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely showcases the skills. You know what I'm saying? And it's got, you know, it's got jams on that bitch. It's full of jams. I ain't gonna hold you up.
definitely. I appreciate you helping me out with that, man. How you feel like you are on the organization? Because you do have a lot of shit in your possession. I recorded a lot of those songs of the Wonderful World of Squad B. Most of them at your studio, Happy. Um, how do you stay organized? You got a bunch of hard drives. You use some cloud storage. Do you just
Yeah, basically just hard drives. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of hard drives. You know what I'm saying? A lot of thumb drives, a lot of hard drives. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a copy of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like from the time I think I got a good archive of everything I did since like 2009.
oh
I had a little accident. I had a flood. I had a flood. We had a flood here in like 2000 and maybe that was 2007 or 2008. I lost a bunch of stuff that I had previously recorded on previous computers. I had them sitting on the floor, and they was damaged, and I couldn't really find I couldn't really find uh I couldn't find nobody to replace the hard drives that had been wet. You know what I'm saying? Micro Center had a guy that specialized. He was a hard drive specialist and shit. He charged 500 an hour.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really interested in that. But I feel like ever since like 2009, I feel like I got a good archive of basically everything I did. You know, missing the joint here or there, but for the most part, I can go back and pull up everything since the lunchroom, since Fat Ray the lunchroom.
What
That was
about
2009.
what about the stuff that was formerly at the Bruiser House? Is that included in your
Yeah,
stash?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got everything, you know, I got everything from our first studio, 4731 Grand River, and then I got everything from West Grand Boulevard. I got everything.
Damn.
You know, I try to keep a copy of everything. I would go over to the studio some nights, like I would back up everybody's shit, Fat Ray shit, Chip shit, Looper shit, you know what I'm saying, Danny shit, like whatever. Like I would pop into the studio when wasn't nobody there, and then I just shove all that shit into a hard drive, shove all that shit into a hard drive. And we done had some instances where computers broke and shit like that, and they thought it was over, and I came through say today like,
Yeah. Ugh.
you think I don't got it, I got it.
Oh,
I was trying to do everybody a favor, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's crazy. You one of them.
Yeah, for sure. Like I say, I got Joe shit on there. But before we
Yeah,
moved out,
same,
nigga, I
bro.
pulled up the Squadda shit. Nigga, I just searched up
Records
I
up in
searched
here.
up your name. I had like a little terabyte drive. I just start shoving that shit on there.
That motherfucker, Death Row Records, man. You got all the shit. He's like, I got
Yeah,
everybody's shit.
I got everybody shit.
Got some of everybody's shit.
Yep, everybody. I could,
It's
like
our fault.
anybody that recorded at the Bruiser House, especially more than once or twice. You know what I'm saying? I got your shit.
I got your
They
shit.
got your shit.
I got your shit.
Thanks. You ain't even playing.
Yeah, I feel like it's better to have it than not have it because it's been so many times it'd be a song and then you'd be like, man, what happened to that song? And the niggas start humming it out or singing it, and they be like, damn, man, I wonder what happened to that. And I'll be like, I know where it's at.
I
They
know
got your
what's up.
shit.
Man, I got
They
one
got
song
your
I did in
shit.
this room that I came in here. I wanted to go look for and shit. Like it be like that when you got a bunch of computers and you
Yeah.
running around and
Mhm.
you're not on your shit.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
why I keep that right now. I keep one computer, the computer that we recorded on. I don't connect it to the internet or nothing. It's just strictly to record.
yeah,
It might as well be a fucking 4 track, 8 track
yeah,
standalone recorder. It's not to go on the internet. It's not to fucking write this term paper. It's not to do nothing but record. It's got a specific use. You
yeah,
know, I got a couple different computers. It's a computer for everything.
yeah, exactly.
It's a computer for porn. It's a computer to record. It's a computer for this. It's a computer for that. Computers not supposed to mix. I don't
I
mix
got
computers.
computer business.
Yeah, yeah, I don't mix. I don't surf. I don't be on Instagram on the computer that I be recording on.
Yeah, I
Like,
record on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
nah,
got you.
never, never.
Man, that's a boss status.
Yeah, and then like I got cracked plugins and shit. Sometimes that shit, you got automatic updates turned on and shit.
Oh,
It'll update some shit, and then it'll uncrack the plugin. Then you can't use it no more. Like I'm not playing them type of games.
thanks. Yeah, I've been through
No
some
sir, not me.
struggle and strife myself.
Yeah, man. For any producers out there, any engineers out there, man, have you a dedicated computer that's not connected to the internet to record. That's what you need to do, man. That'll save you a lot of heartache in the
Can I just
future.
No,
disconnect my
never.
computer from the internet right now?
No, I'm just if you cross using it, it might not be possible. You know what I'm saying? But if you got if you know, think about it, dog. If you're using it for this and then you're using it for that, you know, if you got a computer, if you should have
Yeah,
a computer that's only used to record.
yeah, I got this right here, but I got it. I got the internet on there though. I'll be streaming, strolling and shit on there too though. But
Man.
this is I leave this here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day,
I
you
mean,
know, I would like I say,
record.
that's just my you know, and listen, it's a whole bunch of ways to cook the salad, cook the soup. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of ways to skin a cat. My my way, the way I roll, dog, the computer that I record on is only used to record. It's not used for nothing else.
I got you. I'm gonna just buy a new computer and just not even upload nothing.
I can't say yes or no, but it might save you some heartache in the future if you have that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm not about to go through no heartbreak no more. I've been through it a lot. That
I
shit.
used to have I used to have a Windows Pro Tools set up, man, and I used to have a little studio in the Greenfield Plaza, and man, I got a virus on my shit one time. My cousin was watching porn in the computer. He bringing bitches up there. You know what I'm saying? Throwing on the porn on the computer and shit. Nigga, when I come to get on the computer, that shit done locked up. Nigga,
Come on.
it was shit. I couldn't click shit. I couldn't do shit, man. I had to motherfucking it was crazy. It was crazy. Just luckily, I knew a nigga who was cold on the computers. He came over, and he did something with the hard drive. We had to go get an identical hard drive and copy everything on there, and then we had to reboot Windows XP and then get the computer back without the shit. And then I confronted my cousin. He like, no, man. I'm like, nigga, the nigga told me I could look at this shit. I could see the file. We seeing the files. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I saw what you was doing, man.
I
Come
didn't know
on,
you
man.
had some.
You got my man's looking at me crazy. He like, man, come on, dog. He like, J.U.S, you know better. I'm like, it was my cousin, man. He like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
We know you going in, cuz.
Yeah, man, we grown, man. We can talk about it.
You know, but like I say, dog, you know, save yourself some heartache and trouble, man. Like
Mhm.
you keep the killers with the killers, the dealers with the dealers, the musicians with the musicians, the playboys with the playboys, man. You'll be all right.
How you do one thing is how you do everything. We gotta keep it separated. We about to round off the interview. I had one more thing I was trying to think about. Oh yeah. So you pretty inverse with mixing? You mix a lot?
Yeah, 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 hell yeah.
All right. So what's some thoughts on improving your mix? Like how do you walk into the field of being like, all right, how can I turn this to the next level? Like you've been mixing for
What I don't learn, I thought, you know, I've been dabbling, I've been mixing for a long time, but like one thing I have learned now, it's like if you do sample based music, man, there's nothing that's online that's gonna teach you um how to blend vocals over sample based music that's already been mastered, and then you deconstructing it even more, putting filters on it, then trying to put your voice and shit back over top of it. There's no tutorial for that. There's only tutorials online to teach you how to mix over 24-bit sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like making a beat all in Fruity Loops with no samples. You know what I'm saying? If your beat is consistent of a guitar, a bass, a synthesized bass, a 808, a hi-hat, a snare, and then other synthesized bells and anything else, mixing it straightforward. You cut out the part for the vocal. You know what I'm saying? And it's very short. You can learn how to mix if you really put the time and effort and dedication into it just by watching tutorials. You know what I'm saying? But when you do sample based music, it's a whole nother ball game, dog. And the only thing that could save you is your ear. You know what I'm saying? Good equipment too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to think that like equipment, hard mixing hardware will save you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking it's a lot of hardware tools when it come to mixing and shit. Real limiters, real master bus compressors, real analog separation. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that'll make your mix 10 times better with hardware and knowing how to use it. And then far as for people that only a mix in the box, you know what I'm saying? It's just by trial and error, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust your mix by ear, not what you could learn in a book or on a YouTube tutorial, because you know what I'm saying? If you rapping over samples, it's totally different than when you rapping over, you know what I'm saying, a beat made of all Fruity Loop stems or all Reason stems or all, you know, Bitwig Studio, any type of DAW or the machine or anything like that you rapping over simps and sampled drums and 16-bit and 24-bit sample clips and shit. That's that type of mixing is straightforward. But rapping over already mastered samples and shit and that's been distorted and you know what I'm saying and basically bit compressed the shit and then trying to rap back over it, you know what I mean? You just gotta trust your ear and do a lot of trial and error.
Man,
Oh, this shit
I can't
crazy.
count on my fingers in my hand how many gems you dropped this interview. So I gotta say thank you, the Lord of the Streams.
Hey, thank you, Squadda B, my brother from another mother, man. Anything for you, anything for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's nothing. I'm
Like,
happy to share. You know what I mean. I've been fortunate to be in the game a long time, and as far as the production and shit, it's my passion. And even though I don't do it as much as I would like to, right now. I'm just on another wave right now with me coming up with the bars myself, but I'm always a producer at heart and the mind. So I love to talk this shit. You know what I'm saying? I love to talk. I love to because this is a boring conversation for most individuals. This is a niche market, even though it's plenty of millions of copies of Pro Tools and Reason and Fruit Loops sold worldwide. It's still a niche conversation that people can get together and talk making beats and talk production and talk mixing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always, if somebody want to talk that shit, I talk it with you.
yeah, we need it. We need it, especially from your perspective. And the element of surprise, like you a hell of a rapper. So that's where my mind take it from because I know you know having the bars.
Yeah, like I say, I spent years not rapping only on the beats, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like I got tons and tons of beats, that I've been working on. It's like it's my passion. If I wasn't rapping, I'd probably be making beats every day or at least a couple times a week. You know what I'm saying? That's something I do. I turn the motherfucking anime on, put it on mute, and
Hey,
find some samples, find some drums, find some shit to go along. But now my focus has changed to like, yo, I need to come up with these bars. It's always bars in my head now. And I back in the day I ain't know all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? But now I got a super team of producers between you and Kevin Bailey and and Gully and fucking what's my young dog name? Who did Ice Castles? Margo? Amir Xavier. You know what I'm saying? I got, like I said, I got a dream team of producers that you know what I'm saying, young dogs.
yeah,
Now, so it's like shit. Let them whip up this shit for me, and
yeah.
let me see where I can fit in fit these bars in over top of them. But like I say, making beats is my first love, and I always love it. I don't know, this shit probably never stop because shit, you can make a beat when you 50. I was watching this other motherfucker the other day on Twitter. He came down my feed. This motherfucker making beats with an MPC 1000 and a 404XX. This motherfucker is killing shit. You hear me?
I don't even know what that is. I got
Killing shit with a 1000 MPC 1000 and a 404SX. This motherfucker is making the heat. This motherfucker like he about 60.
what's the
God
XX?
damn. I think it's like
It's like a newer version. I don't think it's the newest version of the 404, but the 404SX. It's like a black machine. Yeah, that bitch got all the little wobbles and the static and the little pause outs and shit, dog. This motherfucker killing it. I'm like, damn, like you motherfucker want to get some. Every time I think about a motherfucker wanting to spend a whole bunch of money on a beat setup, I think about my
Yeah.
man whipping it up on a used MPC 1000 probably cost you about $400 or $500
Right,
tops, and a
right,
404 SX cost you about $400. So for $800, you could be a 404 SX, a turntable, and an MPC 1000. Man, can.
right.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me stop the cap. It's not even an MPC 1000. It's an MPC 500. That's the one that take batteries in the back.
Oh, what? Let me look it up. Let me see.
MPC 500 probably get that bitch for $300, $250. You probably could find one at a garage sale for $100.
Damn.
MPC 500.
Yeah, yeah. I see $230.
Man, that shit take batteries in the back, nigga. You like literal batteries.
Damn, I might have to hop on this. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is good.
It's the same thing as an MPC 1000. It's just got a smaller screen. You gotta press up and down to shift around the screen. All the screen really small, but everything that's on the 1000 screen is on the 500 screen. You just gotta shift the screen around so you can see all the different pieces.
Ooh, shit, gangster. All right. Yeah, I need some new shit because I didn't like.
I remember Skywalker got mad. It broke one time. He threw it in the trash. I took it out the trash. He was mad at me. He's like, I threw it away. I said, if you threw it away, I could have it then. He like, just because I threw it away, that doesn't mean you can have it. I'm like, man, you being a real sucker right now. And then I put it in my bag. I'm like, man, fuck all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? If he just threw it in the garbage for flies and for soda pop to get spilled on it, I'm taking it. And then we got to another city. We did another show. He was like, man, let me see the 500. I'm like, man, you threw it in the garbage. It's mine. Danny like, oh, give him back his NPC. I'm like, well, here you go, man. Here you go.
You have your NPC.
Yeah, but he had an NPC 500. I had an NPC 500 for a couple days, but I had it. I don't know. I just had the money. I was in Guitar Center and I had the money to waste. I just bought one, but I had an NPC 2500 at the same time. I had bought the 500. I was like, I don't got no purpose for this shit. I thought I was gonna use it on the road and shit, but it did drain the batteries quick as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you make beats for an hour or two, for 2, 3 days, them batteries are shot.
Yeah, he's not too bad on
But
the.
you can plug it in the wall too. It's got a wall adapter. But that was the whole point of it back then. It was supposed to be portable. You know what
Yep,
I'm saying?
yep.
But
I got you.
yeah,
I need to spend some money on something. I'm hitting like a little dry spell on beats. I need to get back into it. So I feel like I probably just need some new equipment or something.
yeah. Get you a 404, man. I'm surprised you don't got no 404. Get you a 303. Get
Yeah.
you an old rolling 303 or a rolling 404. Any of them bitches.
Hell yeah. Have some fun with
Not
it.
that bigger one though. That bigger one with the D beam. I forgot what that's called. A 707 or some shit like that. Don't get that one. But any 303 or 404, nigga, that'll add some shit to your game.
Nah, facts. I need it. I need it.
The way your samples is I swear, dog. The way your samples sound and the way you fuck with your samples, it seems like you already use a 404.
Oh, hell.
Nobody ever told you that before. Like your beat sound like you filtering them through the 404.
Oh, I ain't never heard
Damn,
it.
that's surprising.
It's the 404.
Yeah, there you go. That's the SX right there. Or that's a newer one, right? Which one is that? The MK2 or MK3?
Okay, two.
Yeah, yeah. That's the one. That's like the newer one. That's the new one that's after the SX. That one's sweet. I think that's the one Nick Speed got the Moody Man version.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
He got like a custom.
yeah. Custom. Roland did a custom one with Moody Man.
Damn. That's
Yeah, yeah.
I was just
Moody Man and Kevin Daddy is like best friends. You know what I'm saying? Dogmatic and Moody Man, they go way back. I met Moody Man like in 2003, 2004. Matic was telling me like this nigga famous. This nigga Kenny famous. I'm like, man, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I went over his crib, you know what I'm saying? He seemed like a regular nigga to me, but he used to have some sweet ass cars, Impalas, motherfucking Caprice classic wagons on dubs. Like, I'm like, this nigga got some sweet ass cars. And then, like, over the years, I would just hear about him. This nigga in Japan, he in Germany, he in Australia. Like, Moody Man is the guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, Kitty the man. But he got his own fucking custom 404 with his face on it.
damn. That is.
Yeah,
I became familiar with Moody Man, like really familiar with him because I was checking Bandcamp to see who was doing the most numbers, and
yeah.
they have this like live feed where somebody bought this, somebody bought this, somebody bought this. So like for 30 minutes, I sat and watched like 30 people buy a Moody Man.
Yeah.
Something he dropped.
Man, he listen, dog. This motherfucker got his own little world with that shit, dog. He's selling merch. This nigga selling performances. This motherfucker selling, man. He his own record label, cuz the Moody Man is cracking. You hear me? Cracking.
Not facts. I'm telling you, that's how I got familiar with him. I'm watching this Bandcamp. This is the whole website of Bandcamp. Moody Man was popping up the most.
Yeah, Kevin, other cousin Chris worked for him. He is assistant. He be going all around the world with him. You know what I'm saying?
It's possible.
He
I
handled the merch.
love stories like that.
He do so. We got this event. We do. It's called Soul Skate. He do Soul Skate every year. It's a Northland skating ring. It's
Yeah.
like down there like a 24-hour skate party.
What's the name?
It's after movement.
The Soul Skate.
Soul Skate.
That's all.
It start at like 11 o'clock at night and it go to like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all different out there. We ain't got nothing like that out here.
Yep, Soul Skate. And then he do big merch on that shit too.
You said what? He did
I
what?
say he do big merch on that shit too. I think the nigga got a pair of shoes. I remember back in the day that somebody in Japan made Moody Man shoes. This nigga like the first DJ with his own shoe
That's so inspirational. I ain't gonna
type
lie.
shit. You know?
That's real inspiration. Well, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time. We really pretty much went through every conversation we could have.
Yeah, I got Fat Ray outside. He about to come. He got to do something.
Man, shout out Rizzle.
Yeah. But thank you though for having me on here, man. Anytime you want to chop it up about beats or anything else, man, you just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Anything for you, brother.
You gotta have a part two, man. This was fun, man. We learned a lot. Thank you for all the knowledge and wisdom displayed.
Appreciate you, man. The Lord of the Streams out, man. Treasures, the album coming soon, produced by me and Raffy. Raffy did all the beats. I did the raps, and I got Quentin the Mod the God feature on there. So Treasures coming soon, man. Peace.
Peace. Treasures
Bruce
coming.
Brigade, 4L.
Greatest producer I know. Salute.